Dear students, I would like to discuss with you how you could add points, lines, and text to an existing plot. As you are aware, some plots are very simple. बहुत ही simple से plots होते हैं कुछ, and even they serve the purpose. But sometimes you might want to build a more complicated plot. So the question is, how do we do that? So as is written in your own book, the easiest way to start is that you first start with an empty plot, an empty plotting region rather. And then progressively you add any required points, lines, text, and also legends to this empty plotting region. You do it one by one. So that plotting region is like a canvas. जिस तरह एक पेंटर एक आर्टिस्ट जो होता है उसका एक कैनवस होता है, उसके ऊपर वो एक के बाद एक चीज़ ऐड करते जाते हैं, तो इसी तरह आप इसको इस तरीके से आप कर सकते हैं. So let me explain to you to introduce to you the various ready-to-use functions that exist in R that you can use in order to do all this. So the first function is points, POINTS. ये हमारा फंक्शन है और इसके बाद parenthesis और उसके अंदर आप अपना जो आपको डालना है वो डालेंगे and you will get the points. Then we have lines. We have this word is pronounced Abilene, not Abilene, Abilene. And then we also have segments. So these are the various functions which would give you different kinds of lines. Then we have a function called text, and this would enable you to write text. Then we have a function called arrows, and you could insert arrows inside your graph. And then we have a function called legend, and that would enable you to add a legend. पाकिस्तान में हम आमतौर पे की कहते हैं कि फॉर एग्जांपल एक पाई चार्ट है, उसमें डिफरेंट कलर्स हैं, तो वो हमें ये भी तो मालूम करना है ना कि वो कलर्स क्या किस चीज़ को इंडिकेट कर रहे हैं. तो वी वुड से दैट वी हैव अ की, लेकिन उसी को आप लेजेंड भी कहते हैं. So let me give you an example. This data set is in your book. It's a hypothetical data set. X values 1:20. As you know very well, it means that we are talking about 20 numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 20. और ये जो दूसरा है हमारा वेक्टर y, इसके अंदर we have different kinds of values, -1.49, 3.37, 2.59, -2.78 and so on. इसके अंदर आप देख सकते हैं कि नेगेटिव और पॉजिटिव दोनों वैल्यूज़ हैं. अब अगर हम इस डेटा को यूज़ करना चाहें in order to build an intricate but also very attractive graph, then how do we proceed? सबसे पहले तो आप ये देखें कि ये जो दो वेक्टर्स हैं स्टूडेंट्स, दे आर एक्चुअली रिप्रेजेंटिंग ऑर्डर्ड पेयर्स. आप सब लोग यूज टू हैं ऑर्डर्ड पेयर्स का कॉन्सेप्ट तो आपको है ना, the x coordinate and the y coordinate. So I have written those values for you on this slide that you're seeing now in the form of ordered pairs. As you can see, for each pair in the first part, यानी जो x coordinate है उसका, I've written those numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to 20. और जो कॉमे के बाद है, which is the y coordinate, उसमें वही नंबर, obviously the same numbers that we have in our y vector, -1.49, 3.37 and so on. तो ये मैंने आपको इसलिए बताया कि आप जिस चीज़ से फेमिलियर हैं, आप उन दो वेक्टर्स को जो अभी पिछली स्लाइड पे आपने देखे, उनको आप इससे कर सके मैच, कि दे आर द सेम थिंग, it's just that they are expressed in a different way. ऑल राइट, अब इसको अगर हम यूज़ करना चाहें तो इसको हम करेंगे. दे we'll be doing all that in the next modules, not just one module, but a number of modules. But here, I would like to end this module by showing you that graph that ultimately we will arrive at after using many of those functions that I just now shared with you. So what is that graph? This is that graph. All right? इसमें आपको नीचे x कोऑर्डिनेट पे x लिखा हुआ दिख रहा है, y कोऑर्डिनेट पे y दिख रहा है, और 20 पॉइंट्स इसके अंदर हैं, बिकॉज 20 ऑर्डर्ड पेयर्स थे तो ऑब्वियसली 20 ही पॉइंट्स होने चाहिए थे. And then you can see that we have all these lines which are connecting those points. And then we also have these two horizontal lines. We also have two vertical lines. And we also have an arrow. And we also have some text written there. And last but not the least, we also have a legend. And I would like to say one more thing before I close this module, and that is the generally accepted rule, keep it clear and simple. That's the general rule for plotting. But here, this figure that I've just shown you, that is obviously, that is an exception to that rule, but that has been done, and it is from your own book. It has been done by the author in order to demonstrate the various R commands that can be used for enhancing graphs.